Hi Aries, welcome or welcome back. We're doing your tarot and oracle reading. This reading is going to be good for all Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be sure to check your other placements and only take what resonates, Aries. So I did pull your oracle and I meditated on your energy a little bit here, Aries. And to start off with, for your astro oracle, we did get the 7th house relationship and we got transits, climate, cards number 45 and 55, of course, from the astro oracle. So quite literally, when I pulled the 7th house card, I wanted to get a clarification card. So in my mind, when I was pulling the second card, I was like, there's got to be a transit going on in your 7th house, a pretty particular transit that's going on. So definitely double check to see what is transiting through your 7th house right now. Some of you guys, if you are watching for your rising sign, by chance, your 7th house would be ruled by the sign of Libra. And of course, we did just have an eclipse in the sign of Libra. The nodes are still in Aries, Libra, but most of you are probably watching for your sun sign. So if that is the case, then definitely look to see what your 7th house is and what is transiting through your 7th house. So the 7th house deals with our relationships. It's our one-on-one connections. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, although it most certainly can be. And that's probably the most common relationship that we deal with in the 7th house. So it could be relationships, romantic marriages. It could be business partnerships. It could be friends. It could be one-on-one relationships with family members. And also the 7th house is the house of hidden enemies. So we'll dive further to that and into the general portion and the love portion of the reading. For your Keepers of Light oracle, we did get Santa Kumara, which is light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So something about your intuition and your internal guidance is trying to urge you in a particular direction right now. And then for your spirit animal oracle, which is similar to the Keepers of Light oracle, which is energy that is supporting you and that you can embody at this time, you did get the Phoenix, which is a beautiful energy, my favorite energy of all energies, pretty much. Of course, in the spirit animal oracle, it's my favorite energy because, I don't know, I'm just a very Phoenix type individual. I want to get a Phoenix tattoo one day. But so the keywords on the Phoenix card are freedom from suffering, past karma, and reincarnation. Other keywords that I underlined are transformation of our past. It is an advanced technique, burning of impurities through practice and dedication. We realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. Live consciously, burn through the baggage, fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. So basically, this is a card about transformation and realizing that something in your life needs to change. Some of you guys, this is going to be a relationship that you're currently involved in. It doesn't have to be romantic again, but because we pulled that 7th house card, there's something here that you're being called to change in your life and transform through. You're meant to learn a very particular lesson through this painful transformation. For your shadow oracle, we did get 2 cards here. We got workaholic and we got fear. So we'll see how that folds into the reading as we progress through the general and the love portions of the reading. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. It is a form of energy transference, and I'm more likely to pick up on your energy. And of course, it does help my channel out, so I very much appreciate it. Just help circulate the video as much as possible. My channel is still pretty small, as I'm sure you can see, so anything helps, even just a like or a comment down below. But let's dive a little bit further for you here, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, roles can always be flipped and reversed. Feeling called to turn a couple of these cards upside down here. So, all right, my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I just heard stop. So some of you guys may need to take a pause on something before progressing forward or making a decision on something. So we have the Divine Feminine coming out, card number 6. Some of you guys could be life path 6. There could be a particular Divine Feminine in your life that's of importance at this time. We'll clarify with tarot. This could also be your energy. We'll see here. We also have Lucky, card number 47. So I think luck is on your side at this point in time. Again, we're going to clarify with tarot and see why that Lucky card is coming out. Some of you guys could have Irish heritage. Bottom of the deck, we do have Relief, Talesman, and Water energy. Some of you guys have a particular object in your possession that it could have to do with the element of water. So this could be like a shell. It could be something you found at the beach. It could be something that is reminiscent of like emotions that you had at one point in time in your life. I don't know how this ties into the reading, but that's just what's coming through. So we'll see what else comes out. That could be a lucky talesman for you. And then we have Death card in the reverse, card number 36. Some of you guys could be 36 years old. I split the deck at Shadow and Gratitude. Interesting. I feel like your shadow is very prominent here, especially because normally only one shadow card comes out. So the fact that we have two that popped out when I was shuffling the Shadow Oracle, we had Workaholic and we had Fear. It's almost like there's a resistance to some sort of death process. It's like you're stuck in the death and decay portion of the death process and you're not allowing yourself to be rebirthed anew or to rise from the ashes. Of course, this is metaphorical with the Death card coming out in the reverse, but there's something here. It could be in relationship to a home or energies of like where you live, where you rest your head. Some of you guys are definitely very much intuitively or psychically gifted. You're also healers. Some of you guys could specialize in like literally shadow work. So shadow work could be something that you're very much interested in or that you do a lot of and that you could potentially help other people with in the future. So let's go ahead and start clarifying with tarot because I want to see what some of these are here. This is my mini badass tarot. Haven't used this in a while, but I felt called to for you, Aries. You know what? I want to see what the Death card in the reversed is first and foremost for some reason. So let's go ahead and clarify the Death card in the reversed. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Some of you guys, there's something about work that is coming through as significant. So that 7th house relationship card could in fact be a business partnership or a relationship with like a coworker or something involving work. But we have the Ace of Pentacles next to the Death card in the reverse. So some of you guys just recently started a new job or a new way of making money, which is actually almost like stunting your progress or something like that. We have the Star card at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys have Aquarius placements or are connected to an Aquarius. And there's some sort of choice that you need to make that maybe you're a little bit fearful of making. That could be why the Fear card is coming out in your shadow. So it's almost like you are afraid to admit you were wrong about a way of making money or about a job or a career path, something that you do. And there's something here about needing to use your logical mind in order to make this decision. And it could be about walking away from it or closing it out completely because it was like, you know, you got your hopes up about it and it didn't work out in your favor. Also, some of you guys are resisting leaving some sort of relationships. I don't have any like toxic energy here, but there's something here about getting some sort of new stable beginning by completely closing out a chapter in regards to your relationship. So it's like you're holding on to something that's already dead, Aries. And we have the Fool card. Yeah, some sort of new beginning will be gifted to you when you're able to fully let something else go. Death card in the reverse needs to be in the upright for it to be a healthy expression of the energy, right? So that you can be the phoenix rising from the ashes. Remember that the phoenix is your supportive energy. It's your spirit animal energy. So there's some sort of new beginning. It could be a new beginning in work or a new stable beginning in love or a new stable beginning in general energetically with a friend or with a family member. Like this could be like a huge blessing in disguise when you fully let go of something that you've been holding on to, where you're stuck in like the depths of the underworld, for lack of a better term. Some of you guys are on a break from somebody, or you're not talking to somebody, or you're trying to heal something while also still holding on to it. Could be with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, but you need to exert your will and take some sort of action. And I believe it has to do with that decision energy we were just talking about. With the Magician card, we have the King of Wands and we have the Four of Swords. So let's go back over here. That's a little bit of a heavier energy. Let's go back over here to this Divine Feminine energy. What is this Divine Feminine, Divine Feminine energy over here? We have the Tower card. There could be a Tower moment with a Divine Feminine, King of Wands in the reverse, fire sign energy in the reverse. So somebody that's a little bit cocky, arrogant, egotistical, overly confident. I use the word narcissistic lightly, but it could come off as like narcissistic traits. Somebody that's overly confident in themselves. Also using their sexuality to their, like, they think it's to their advantage, but it's really to their detriment. There could be something along those lines. This could be a Divine Feminine. I'm picking up as the Divine Feminine being somebody else. So this could be somebody around you, and there's some sort of falling out with some sort of fire sign. One more on that, please. 10 of Wands. There's a lot of baggage here. King of Swords. The Star card. This could also be connected to the energy of the Death card over here with the Ace of Wands and the Fool card. So this Divine Feminine energy, just take it how it resonates for you. Roles can always be flipped and reversed as always. For some reason, this Divine Feminine energy is, I'm picking it up as being somebody else. It doesn't necessarily have to be a partner. Like this could be a third party interference in a relationship. It doesn't even necessarily have to be in love. But for some of you, there recently has been some sort of falling out or tower moment, something that like collapsed the foundation of what you thought was a foundation with a relationship with somebody. Now, it doesn't have to be with this Divine Feminine. This Divine Feminine could have caused a tower moment, if that makes sense to you. But there's something about King of Wands energy in the reverse, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, or somebody that exhibits that type of energy that uses their like confidence in their looks or their sexuality to their detriment. It's very egotistical, right? Something about a lot of baggage, and this King of Swords energy is coming through in the upright with the Star card, so heavy Aquarian energy. But there's something here about using your logical mind in order to release some sort of baggage from the situation, which ultimately brings you some sort of hope, light, and optimism towards the future. The Star card comes after the Tower. I love the Badass Tarot deck. I want to get the full-size version at one point in time. But the Star card comes after the Tower. Is my favorite card in the tarot for a reason, because it's like a glimmer of hope after the destruction of the Tower, right? Bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Wands. Yeah, so in the Death card. Cannot make this up, guys. Two of Wands with the Death card. So there's some sort of decision you need to make in order to fully end something. And I feel like it's been a slow and gradual process in you being able to do this, but there's something that you need to consciously recognize that there's too much baggage in. Again, this could be like a work relationship. It could be an actual like place of employment, or it could be something with like a boss, a friend, a family member, or a lot of you, I do think it's going to be a romantic partnership. So what is this lucky card here? Ten of Swords. Okay, they're all related. A lot of you, this is a romantic partnership. The Magician, yeah, there's some sort of luck and benefic energy. I'm getting Jupiterian energy for some of you. Some of you guys could have Sagittarius placements or be connected to a Sagittarius or a Pisces. But the Ten of Swords, of course, is it's pretty much rock bottom. You're getting stabbed in the back or in the face in this depiction of the Ten of Swords. But it's hurt and pain and an ending through betrayal, usually, in the element of air. So you could be getting news of some sort of ending with somebody, or you could be deciding to walk away from somebody or cut the cords with somebody, but you're exerting your will in order to do this. And it's almost like you're being divinely protected and you're getting some sort of good luck when you're able to make this decision finally. Bottom of the deck, we do have the High Priestess, listening to your intuition, Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Something about taking like a leap of faith towards something that you ultimately know that you want. The divine, God, your angels, ancestors, and God have been trying to send you intuitive messages. But the question is, Aries, are you listening? All right, let's get some advice for my Aries placements and we'll move on to love. We have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment in and of yourself, Aries. It's a new beginning in love, possibly for some of you that's coming in, but ultimately the Ace of Cups comes before the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate card. So you need to fill your own cup before you can fill anybody else's. Cannot make this up. Two of Cups, guys. So some of you guys could be meeting somebody online or through a dating app, or that could have been how you met this other person. But yeah, it's fill your own cup before you can think about filling anybody else's cup or matching somebody else's energy in regards to the energy of love, emotion, and spirituality. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling very beaten, bruised, like your needs aren't getting met. It's like the wish. It's like the wish card. It's like, I wish I had this, this, and this, but you're not putting the energy back into yourself. You're not going to get this Two of Cups soulmate energy until you find the emotional fulfillment and the love within yourself and the love that you have for yourself. So we are going to move on to love for you, Aries. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. Remember, guys, personal readings, all the information for those will be down in the description box and the pinned comment down below. You can have personal tarot and astrology readings. So it's totally up to you. You can email me with any questions on that. All right, Aries, we're going to dive into the love portion of the reading for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries placements. Think of your person. It can be any person, past, present, or a future person. I'm going to get the overall energy of the connection, your energy towards the connection, and your person's energy towards the connection, and then some advice from your angels and guides. All right, what do we have for my Aries placements in love? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we have the Six of Wands, we have the Lovers card in the reverse, and we have the Two of Swords here. Okay, are we picking up on the same energy that we were talking about in the general portion? Hierophant in the reverse at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. There could certainly be children involved here. Some of you guys could have children, or your person could have children. It's interesting because we have the Six of Wands here, which is a card of recognition, reward. It's kind of the turning point. Sixes are kind of like turning points in the tarot. It comes after the fives, which fives are typically not a very good energy. We did have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting. But we have the Six of Wands. So there could be something about this relationship that is very much seen by either the public or seen or known about by a lot of people. I do feel like both people in this connection are wanting some sort of victory and success or recognition. But it seems like there's some sort of choice that's plaguing the connection right now. We have the Lovers card in the reverse. So I don't like the Lovers card in the reverse, although even having the Lovers card in the overall energy for the connection, this is telling me it is a soul contract in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like you're almost at a stalemate right now, like neither of you are taking any action. There could be thoughts of wanting to get a divorce or a separation with this person if you're in a relationship or married to them. We'll clarify a little bit here in just a moment. What is Aries energy towards this connection? We have the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Temperance card. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Justice card, the Chariot, and the Four of Wands. You're waiting for your partner to make some sort of move on something, and you're also... You're trying to balance something out within the connection. So I don't know if you put more effort into this connection than they have. So now you're kind of like, I don't want to say, I got the image of the Hermit card in my head. So the Hermit card energy or Virgo energy could be significant, but it's almost like you feel like you put more energy into this connection. So you're kind of stepping back and wanting them to take the next or make the next move. We'll see if they're actually making any sort of move. But we have the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting. So there could be some sort of decision. It's almost like in your mind and you're deciding, you've already decided that you want to move away from this connection because something about it is like toxic to you. Devil card here with the Four of Wands. You could live with this person. You could be married to this person, or at least you thought you were going to marry this person, or there was thoughts or talk of marriage. Also, this last Libra eclipse could have been very significant in your birth chart. So look to see which house you have Libra in your chart. What is Aries person's energy towards this connection at this time? We have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords, and the Hermit card. Interesting. That's why I was picking up Hermit card energy. So we have Earth sign energy that's significant. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn doesn't have to be. Then we have the Seven of Swords. You guys know I don't like the Seven of Swords. It's not quite as bad as the Five of Swords in my opinion anymore. I think the Five of Swords is worse. But lying, cheating, stealing, anything that's deceptive or sneaky can also be strategy. But for the most part, we'll clarify just to make sure that it's probably more than likely a deceptive energy. But then we have the Seven of Cups, which is a card of confusion or many options. It's like not seeing things clearly and needing to follow the heart. So it looks like, I don't know, somebody could have stole some money or something from you, or roles can always be flipped. Maybe they think that you stole money from them, or maybe they are stealing money from you. It doesn't necessarily have to be money and finance. It could be actual physical possessions, anything to do with the element of earth. For some reason, something about sexuality just came through as well. The Fool card with the Emperor. I'm getting kind of a cocky energy from this person that you're involved with, but they're not really sure what to do. They're trying to follow their heart, but they're a little bit confused on the situation because I almost feel like they know they messed up. Whatever they did, they know they messed up, but they're confused on the next steps to take. Why is this Lovers card in the reverse though? Somebody's not making a choice from the divine. The Hangman in the reversed. It's almost like it's giving me a very selfish energy. It's like one person is making a choice to like save themselves and not thinking about the other person, or at least this was some sort of choice that was made in the past. But they're not listening to divine guidance or God and the divine angels, ancestors, whatever you believe in. It's a choice that's made from a lower dimension of consciousness. in order to save themselves. 9 of Swords. There's lots of anxiety and overthinking going on here. So I don't know if this choice was already made or if it's in the midst of being made. Why is it 2 of Swords here? What is this choice? Page of Wands in the reversed. Somebody is very immature here. Empress card, Temperance, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting a very immature energy. It's like some sort of choice that was made from like just going on a whim and doing something extremely impulsive and immature that caused a lot of damage within the connection. Lying, cheating, stealing is possible. To do with the element of earth. So it can be anything in the physical, tangible 3D realm. It could be, you know, it could be lots of things. So just take it how it resonates. I mean, I do feel like something has been, I don't know why I'm getting something like was posted on social media about whatever happened or, you know, whatever is happening right now. It's like seen by a lot of people or known about by a lot of people. So even if you tried to work it out, it's like everybody would already know the details of what happened. The 3 of Swords just popped out, yeah. It's almost like somebody like impulsively posted their dirty laundry on the internet or Facebook or something like that. And now they could be regretting it. Why is the Temperance card here in your energy, Aries? The Queen of Cups. You do have a lot of love for this person. I mean, they are in your heart. It is a soul contract, and they could have very well broken your heart with the 3 of Swords coming out again. 9 of Wands, but it's like you're ready to give up. You've been beaten and bruised. There's a lot of baggage here. You're trying to like pull your energy back from this person, and if this person really wants to make it work, you're making them do the work in order to make that happen. What is this 7 of Swords though in your person's energy? Ace of Cups. Yeah, they were trying to fill their own cup. I get a very selfish energy from your person, Aries. I'm not gonna lie. 7 of Cups. What is this 7 of Cups? 7 of Wands. Somebody could be life past 7. Some of you guys were together for 7 years. Some of you guys have a 7-year-old child. They're also very defensive, and it's almost like they don't want to admit that they did wrong or that something happened when you already know that it did. The Emperor. Yeah, I'm getting a very narcissistic masculine energy. And I almost feel like there's some secrets that there's like dirty laundry, for lack of a better term, that needs to get let out and like air dried, if that makes sense, in order for this to be successful. But let's go ahead and get some advice for you, Aries, with this connection. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, guys. I'm always interested to see how this resonates for you. Aries advice. So we have the Hangman in the reversed. You feel stuck in this situation, but this is really about releasing yourself from whatever restriction that you have or that you think you have. It's actually an illusion, and you're meant to learn something extremely spiritual here. High Priestess, listening to your intuition. Like I said from the very beginning of the reading, God and the divine are strongly speaking to you right now. Also, going within, shadow work, prayer, contemplation in and of yourself, the inner work, that is going to be highly significant and beneficial to you at this time. Even though you don't want to, maybe you're thinking about reaching out to this person. You could be very nostalgic at this time with 6 of Cups there. But this is really about finding the inner strength and courage to find the answers within you, as opposed to asking everybody else in your life for some advice on this situation, because those that give you advice, their opinions are likely biased. So your best advice is going to come from God and the divine at this time. We have the Hangman in the reverse with the High Priestess in the Moon card. So listening to your intuition is key here for you to get and gain the clarity that you are seeking in order to move forward in this connection. I don't think the answer to your issues in this connection are going to come from anywhere except from inside of you and from the divine. It's almost like you're fooling yourself too. There could be like something that you're not admitting to yourself. It's like you're lying to yourself about something, Aries. So is there something that you need to admit to yourself wholeheartedly? I mean, I know that you have a lot of love for this person, but there's something that you need to look at deeper within yourself in order to understand why it's happening in your 3D reality to begin with. So that is all I have for you, Aries. And personal readings at the link in the description box below or the pinned comment. But that is all I have for you, Aries. I will pull one more oracle for you really quickly. Aries. ask and receive beautiful advice for you, Aries. So that is all I have for you, my beautiful Aries. I will see you next time. Bye.